All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're diving into a book that so many people have fallen in love with. Carlos Ruiz Zafón's The Shadow of the Wind. We're going to unpack what makes this book so incredibly special, what all the buzz is about, and really get to the heart of its magic.
Wow. Okay, let's just start with that. That's not just, a pretty good read. We're talking about the most haunting book someone has ever read. That is a huge statement, right? It tells you right away we're not dealing with just any old story here.
So where does a story this haunting even take place? Well, we're transported to post-war Barcelona. And this isn't the sunny, touristy Barcelona you might be thinking of. This is a city that's, well, it's wounded. It's full of shadows and secrets just waiting to be dug up. The perfect place for a mystery to unfold.
And at the very core of this whole story is this incredible, almost magical idea. It all starts in a place built on one simple, powerful belief, that just one book, one single book, can completely change your life.
And this place, it's called the Cemetery of Forgotten Books. I mean, just the name alone gives you chills, right? It's this secret, almost mystical library. And the rule is, you get to pick one book, just one, that's been forgotten by the world, and you have to promise to protect it for the rest of your life. How amazing is that?
Okay, so here's how it all kicks off. We follow this young boy, Daniel Sempere. He goes to this incredible library, and he chooses a book called, you guessed it, The Shadow of the Wind. He becomes completely obsessed with it and its mysterious author, a guy named Julián Carax. But then, he finds out something truly chilling. A shadowy figure is going around, finding and burning every single book Carax has ever written. And bam! Just like that, Daniel is pulled into this dangerous mystery.
So that's the setup, which is already pretty compelling, right? But what makes this book a masterpiece? What are the ingredients that make it stand out so much? Let's break it down.
First up, you have to talk about the city. Zafón's Barcelona isn't just a place where the story happens, it is a character. You can practically feel the damp fog in the alleys, see the shadows flickering in the candlelit libraries. It's this incredible Gothic atmosphere that just pulls you right in.
And that atmosphere isn't just for decoration, As this says, it's genuinely magical. It's the perfect canvas for all the tension, the romance, the tragedy that's about to unfold. The city and the story, they're basically one and the same.
All right, let's meet the main players. Of course, you've got Daniel Sempere. He's our hero, the one we're following as he grows up. Then there's Fermín Romero de Torres. Honestly, he's a total scene stealer. He's this witty, hilarious sidekick who adds so much heart. And then there's the ghost at the center of it all, Julián Carax. He's the author whose dark past is the key to unlocking this whole mystery.
But this book is so much more than just a cool plot and great characters. It's about big ideas. So let's dig into the themes that really make you think, the ones that stick with you long after you've finished reading. And you can see here, it's a real mix. I mean, on the surface, yeah, it's about the power of books. But that's just the gateway. It's really digging into things like love and how it can turn into obsession, the trauma that war leaves behind, and these huge questions about who we are and whether our lives are our own to choose. It's all connected.
So when you boil it all down, what's it about? It's a book about how stories, the ones we read and the ones we live, literally shape who we become. And it's a powerful reminder that the past, it never really stays buried.
Okay, so we have hyped it up a lot, but the big question for you is, should you read it? Is this book going to be your next favorite? Let's find out.
Let's get right to it. Who is going to absolutely love this book?
All right, think of this as a little quiz for yourself. Do you love a good literary mystery? Are you a sucker for those dark, atmospheric, Gothic settings? Do you like characters with real depth and stories that have other stories tucked inside them? If you're nodding along, then yeah, this book is 100% for you. It's a big, emotional roller coaster.
And hey, if you need some more direct comparisons, check this out. If you love The Book Thief and that whole theme of how important books are, you are going to adore this. Or maybe you are really into the deep character dive and mystery in The Goldfinch. It's got that same vibe. And for anyone who was swept away by the magical, romantic feel of the night circus, well, this is right up your alley.
All right, it's time to wrap it all up. What's the final word on this book?
And there it is, a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, wow, that's not just good, that's practically a must-read. We're talking about a book that people will probably still be reading decades from now.
And I think this quote just nails it. It really is an unforgettable journey. You're not just reading a story, you're experiencing it. You're walking through these memories, these love stories, and all these dark secrets from the past.
So I want to leave you with the same question the book leaves us with. It's the whole point, really. Just think about it for a second. How much power can one book, a single book, really hold?